Tonight we're going to talk about the history of Valentine Day. And the reason we're doing that is because it is important for us to know why we even celebrate it. You know those candy boxes that you get? The ones that say, "Just for you," or the cards, the notes. Why? It's a nice thought, and it's a nice celebration day to have, and yet, what is the reason, and why Saint Valentine, and is he a saint? Well, first of all, the name saint is attached to other people's names, that little part that says, "I belong to the Catholic Church," when they have done something that is outside the call of duty, so to speak. They have performed miracles after their death, and so the Church has anointed them and declared that they are a saint. Legends say that Valentine lived during the time of Rome, when Emperor Claudius reigned somewhere around the 3rd century AD. And the dear emperor had a notion that his soldiers would be better armed and more able to perform if they were not allowed to marry. So all of the young men that he brought into his army, he told them that they could not get married. So Valentine secretly went behind their back, and he married all the young lovers who wanted to get married, until he got found out, of course, and put in prison and put to death. And then there's another legend that he was a bit of a rabble-rouser, and that what he was basically doing was finding ways to help other prisoners get out of prison, and that he ended up in prison himself because of this, and fell in love with the jailer's daughter. And just before he was put to death, he sent her a little note that said, "From your Valentine." Hence we have our notes and cards and our candy and gifts and flowers that we give, celebrating and commemorating Valentine, now Saint Valentine. It doesn't really make any difference which legend is true, or if either of them or none of them are true. What does make a difference is the reason that he did it. He did what he did to the death because of his unconditional love for the people that he cared about. And that's really what Valentine's Day is about. Loving without judgment. Loving unconditionally, so that the person that you send your note to, your card to, give your box of candy to, say this is just for you to, is able to receive that gift because you love them without judgment. You love them exactly as they are. It is not the you, we like to call it my you. My you is the one I love, the one I see as my personification of you. That is not the you that you really love. The real you that is the person that is the presence in front of you is the one you love. That is the one you want to acknowledge. And so as Saint Valentine did, you give your gift of yourself to that person in a way that is unconditional. We celebrated on the 14th of February because the Catholic Church wanted to align with a pagan festival that was called Lupercalia. This was in honor of the fertility god Faunus, who was also the god of agriculture, and it was to celebrate the planting of crops at the beginning of spring. So the church wanted to blend one of their festivals with this feast day of a pagan god, and so created St. Valentine's Day on April 14th, which is actually the day before the pagan festival. Again, it doesn't make any difference why we do it, that we do it at that particular time. What does make a difference is who you are saying those words to. So before you choose your cards, before you make this declaration of love, take a moment to ask yourself, who is this person that I am saying this to? And what part of my heart am I saying it from? Do I expect to get anything back? Is it a gift that you're hoping someone's going to say thank you for? Or are you giving it selflessly and unconditionally because the you that you are saying that to, that person, is the essence of them, the presence of them in your life? That is their gift to you, and it is actually your gift to them. So whether you give a card or a gift Whether you give flowers or candy makes no difference. What does make a difference is what you are giving to them in your life of you. That is the real presence of you to the real presence of them. It is what Namaste means. The God in me acknowledges the God in you. That is the gift. That is the grace. It is the oneness of you with them, the awareness of no separation. And that is what Valentine's Day is about. So as we celebrate the wonderful memory of this man, no matter what the legend may be, let us stand in the integrity of our own heart, much as Valentine did. And let us give our love fully and completely, without judgment or condition, so that those who receive that love with us, from us, feel the true presence of us in our awareness of our own presence. That is our Godhead. That is our Godhood. That is our anointing. It is the Christ consciousness of which I so often speak, the knowing that we are anointed, as are they. In that are we blessed, and in that are we graced. So I wish you a happy Valentine's Day coming up just around the corner. And know that when I say Namaste to you, I see the one God in you as it is also in me. Namaste.